Welcome to Trending, brought to you by Airtel. My name is Kim Opera, and of course, Trending gives you all the gist and engaging interviews with your favorite celebrities.
Talking about the gist, my name is Pascal, bringing you every spice and everything that you always want on your favorite TV show. We're going to short break right now, and when we return, the show continues. Stick around.
Welcome back. You're still watching Trending, brought to you by Airtel. And you know, we always bring the best of the best on the show, and today is none other. We have the legend, the living legend, a Guinness World Record holder.
Okay.
The old cat, or not the new cat. A lady that can move every bone in her body. The one and only Dr. KAFFY.
Dr. KAFFY in the building.
Thank you.
It's
plenty. Thank you. I receive it.
Your worries.
I celebrate you too. I receive it. Thank you. Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm blessed.
How is this economy treating you, I beg?
Economy is treating us all the same, and we are all receiving it by God's grace.
By God's grace, by
Yes,
God's
yes,
grace.
yes.
Just jumping right into it, right?
Yeah.
How does it feel like seeing this new wave or this new trend of Guinness World Record holders and competitors, you know, just trying to get that title that you won like years ago?
I want to take it from a different perspective. I feel that it's a product of our society and economy, and how the hardship has really dealt with the mind of people, where they are looking for something to validate who they are, increase chances, find opportunities no matter where it is. So when Nigerians find a place where they feel there's an opportunity to boost who they are, their craft, they're gonna take it. So as much as we can look at it from the flip side and say, what's happen? Why everybody just want this Guinness World go soon tear, like the way people will say it. Let's also look at it empathetically and say, what is wrong with us that is making us rush it? Even the people that own it, their country people are not killing themselves to be on it, but Nigeria crashed their site. You understand? So what does that tell us? What does that tell us as a people? It means that we have passionate people who are looking for platforms to be seen and to be heard. And they felt if Hilda could do that with what she's doing, why can't I? Like a light bulb moment just happened. And in my era wasn't social media. We had to use traditional television, and we're live nationwide using traditional television. That also had its own impact. That was why it gave me that much of a voice. So this is just a version, Gen Z version of the situation, using the technology age. You understand? So if it happened back then, it will have happened the same.
Guinness World Record back then, how hard was it for people to come out and support you, and how much support did you actually get whilst you did that?
First of all, I did not go outrightly by myself to want to break a record. I knew about it through Mr. Ben Bruce, Bruce, and he, at that time, the mindset towards it was Nigeria needs to be projected on a bigger, like, positive,
National scale.
positive light. Because we know, because of our then leadership, there was a lot of sanctions against the country. There was just a lot of negative review, so it was like, KAFFY, what can we do? We need to make Nigeria sound good again. Like, what can we do? Let's break a record. And I'm like, what record, sir? Why am I the one you are facing with this national issue? He took it so personal. A year later, he said, I've registered us on a Guinness World Record. You're going to break a record. I'm like, sir, excuse me, what's the existing one? He said, 52 hours, you can do it easily. I said, sir, excuse me, 52 hours is like not sleeping, you get what I'm saying? And I just participated in the whole scenario of trying to get people who could try it out. That basically was it. In terms of support, we were on national television. You know, there was no other place to watch anything live than on TV. So people, the same way they were watching, if we looked at the numbers, I could say it could have even been more than those that tune in online. Because families were watching everywhere I go in Nigeria. An average out of 20 people, I will see 5 people that said, I watched you till the end. I watched you to the end. So it was in homes, you know. So I think that was where the support came from. And the few people who saw the 2 days were like, where is this happening? The moment Silverbird announced with the location of the studio was filled. So we were dancing by ourselves, like just the way you set up a studio with no audience. Then all of a sudden, the last day, we just saw that people kind of started trooping in it was artists first, the same way happened for Hilda. So it was nostalgic for me. The same day artists came in first, then we had notable people, then general public started trooping in. Not in the same number, but like they also, the same situation occurred. Yes, yes, they did. Nigerians showed up for me. Thank you, everybody.
And moving forward, you know, you were featured in, there was almost no music video that you weren't a part of. Yeah. And, you know, fast forward to now, I mean, yes, you know, you don't really, you're not really the person that is always on the forefront. You have your academy and you have your dancers, you know, that do that now. Would you say, which artist would you say you still have that? Because then I would say you had like a one-on-one with the artist. Which artists do you still have that one-on-one with, and who do your dancers, you know, work for?
A lot currently? Of them, especially even for the new age artists. Some of the ones that I really love working with is Fireboy. Oh. Fireboy is dedicated to his stagecraft. He's very serious about it. No matter the country I meet him, Fireboy is the same energy backstage, ready to go when I meet him in Nigeria. Or when I went to the Headies in Atlanta, it's the same energy. Mama, what are we doing? When we're doing Big Brother, same energy. So I like people like that. Joe Boy as well, even though he's on the calmer side of his performance act, these are people that are dedicated to wanting it feels. You know, feels is like that as well. These are guys that I like people who are 360 degrees, you're involved. Even though you are not the expert, you're involved, you're worried about how you feel. Recently, I got a call from Iristar team last year that she really wants us to work, so I'm looking forward to that.
That's quite interesting, right? What's your strategy for being able to have stayed relevant this long, that not just the old cats, but the new cats are literally on your payroll?
Old cats and new cats.
We are all season cats.
I'll
say not necessarily a strategy. I'll say it's grace, first of all. Secondly, I stay hungry. I'm not there yet. I don't feel, whatever it is you're celebrating me about, I am appreciating the journey, but I am doing much more because my vision from the moment I started, I am still seeing where I want to go. You understand? And I keep saying it wherever I am, that until a dancer or anyone in my industry can drive out of my corporate building with a Ferrari, then I'm not going to quit. Because that's the standard of excellence we want to set, and that's the standard of living they can attain. It is very possible for them to live the highest level quality of living, because dance is bigger than the way we see it. Dance 100%. And music are like yin and yang. So if you can imagine how big
an artist can be,
an artist is, a dancer can replicate that match for match. And 100%. I am a testimony of 100%. Being able to stand beside all your great minds and sit in the same room and dine among kings as well.
I got a question for you though. And this question is with Psquare. So you worked on majority of their big videos. You worked with Roll It, you were in Busybody as well, personally and all. Do you feel like there was a particular time as Psquare rose to that edge of stardom? All right, where they were doing so good. Do you feel like they left you at some point?
I'm a king maker. Ooh. We make the kings, we let them fly. No, so I never feel left behind. In some cases, you probably feel some artists could have done better in carrying you along, but it's not their responsibility. I detach myself from that form of entitlement. It's still their journey. Yes, it hurts. I'm human sometimes. When you feel like, I started this thing with you, now you've gone there, you just leave me. So, but when I wear the crown of kingmaker properly, then I sit in my own glory, and that I'm a bridge. People need to climb over you. It doesn't reduce my value. It just reinstates the reason why I'm here.
You're here.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
Of course, again, I saw another news the other day. I think it was Naira Marley that was talking. I can remember it here. Naira Marley said something like, you be something, you be, I think you're old and the new people now they do this thing now. He said it. But how do you feel at that time, number one? Number two is, do you feel like this artist, they leave behind people that helped them afterwards?
I feel that it's not an artist thing, it's a human thing. Everybody has that story in their life, so I'm not going to tag it as artists, but I would say because I deal with artists and those are the major humans, that I am in contact with, or God has made me have one or two things. Yes, I have a lot of cases like that. I've had cases that hurt so bad. I almost feel like I don't want to have anything to do with artists again. I've had the same cases in the dance industry of like, I don't want to have anything to do with dance again. I got to say, do you want to not have anything to do with me? Because this is what I sent you to come and do. So you just have to be strong, grow. They say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. I think the best gift you can give yourself is to become the best version of yourself always. I have seen those that have really betrayed me wish that I never get to a point where they get to have to face me again or need me again. So that's why I sit comfortably where I am, because I've seen people rise and fall, rise up. We've seen people go up, we push them up. As they're coming down, they're running to you, and we gotta like, okay, push them back up again. And we see people who they just go up and you're just looking at them like this and they go to pew, because they don't even let you, you're not part of that, you're not involved in that, and they still come back to you, and some don't even come back at all. It's life. So I feel that is life in general, but artists need to do better. That's to speak to that situation. For the Naira Marley situation, I spoke to protect what it is God gave me grace to build. Somebody speaking to insult me for standing for what I believe in doesn't faze me.
But you started majorly started in the industry.
Exactly. So you cannot come and label something a dance. When dance, I went through sorrow, tears, and blood to give it a clean name that will allow parents bring their kids to my school, you know, and create some kind of like balance. Like the world is good and evil.
Yes.
I don't expect everybody to sing moral upright songs or immoral. It really depends on the perspective and who and age. There's so much spectrum to look at when it comes to what you're consuming, when you should be consuming it, where it should be consumed, and who should be consuming it. Those are debatable areas, but I'm standing for my art, and my art represents where I stand in the spectrum of high moral standards, not from a goody two shoes, I cannot sing scenario, but from a balance in the society where we are trying to reduce you know,
what is frowned upon,
and the perception against an art that didn't give me any chance, and I took the bull by the horn anyway. And somebody is going to use one song and one act that is derogatory to humanity, like even if it's something that is passable, it's something that is private, you know, and you want to publicize such a thing. And I see kids on Instagram do it, I see mature people do it and all of that, and people are looking at me in my school and say, what's happening? You're a voice to this, are you gonna just keep quiet? I didn't even do that because of people. I just saw it and I didn't even mention his name. I said, whatever it is that dance is called, I do not condone it. That is me speaking on it, not the person. The person can do another track tomorrow and call Jesus, but at that moment, that was what I was dealing with. But he came for me. But okay, that's fine.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Let's lighten the mood a bit. Let's lighten the mood a bit, right? We're talking about our seasoned cats.
Seasoned cats.
You know, managing some new cats and new talents on the block.
You're no business.
You know,
you're no business.
You know, right now we know that you're you know, there's a talent that you're managing. His name is called Udor.
All right, Udor, please walk in majestically. Come on, come on. That's it. Yeah, welcome to Trending.
Thank you.
Wow.
Udor is the new kid on the block. All right, signed to
our legend, the OG,
the legendary OG.
the seasoned cat.
I hope you can do Michael Jackson style.
Not like Dr. KAFFY, but I can.
But you try.
You try, yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna find out.
Okay, you know what? KAFFY, pass that current from me. Let me pass it and give it to Udor.
Hey!
Your own pass current, your own electricity.
Amazing. So how did you find Udor?
I was on a flight. On a flight from Atlanta, like a connecting flight to Lagos from Atlanta. A friend of mine, I met her right there. We've not met for years. We now met at the boarding gate, and we're just teasing each other about who we're going to sit next to. And she was praying to God. I said, please, God, I don't want older man. I don't want somebody with babies. I don't want this. She was just listening jokingly. I said, I just want to sleep, you know, because I've had my sleep messed up. Then she was like, what's your seat number? I was like, 29A. I was like, okay. I didn't know she was helping me to scan where I was going to sit. So he had like a hat on, and she was like, that brother that his leg is paining him, that's the one that you are going to go and sit inside.
Oh, my.
I said, what's wrong with his leg? He said, don't worry, you find out. That means you are going to have a problem because you want to get out. He's going to, like, his leg was hurting. I said, how do you know his leg was hurting? He said, I saw him when he was going in. I said, okay. So when I was going to sit, I just saw him. He had like braces up on his leg and he wanted to get up. I said, don't worry, me, I can pass over. I didn't think he believed in my skills.
Your skills.
He was like, no, please just sit down. And that was it. And that he was going to stand. And I crossed over, sat down, and we had a conversation that had nothing to do with music. Absolutely nothing to do with music. It was just about two minds aligning on, you know, when you have what you call, what you call awakening of mind. And I'm seeing somebody that is on that journey. And I was like, okay, that sparked that conversation. And we're just having that conversation on the flight until we got to the point of what do you do, what do you do? And that's why I knew he did music. Still, that was still a music, okay. But it wasn't like that. But in terms of meeting, that was where formed that alignment of, okay, this person is an interesting human being.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The perception he has about a Nigerian,
And the industry.
he trusted, and the industry, that we are not all like this. So my brother, if you want to come and do something in Nigeria, we need diasporians to come home.
Yes.
Right, and I needed to encourage that. So from that space was where I said, let me see what I can do to bridge that gap and change perception. And I think I did a pretty good job doing
Yeah,
it.
you did. I feel like the world really wants to hear that Udor kind of thing. So
Your
do a switch
sound.
that for us.
I'll do a rap part of one of my songs.
Okay.
It's
What's it called?
Made
Made
for
for
Me.
Me.
It's part of the EP that is out right now. Girl, I'm on my knees begging you please in times like this. I'm asking that you stand by me. I did you wrong, I broke your heart and now I wish. I'm wishing that you never be gone. I miss you like the sun on a cloudy day. For you I clear all my mistakes. Girl, I'll be right here under the rain, hoping that it washes away the pain.
Oh, we have a lover boy
There's
now.
another part, yes, there's another part is missing.
We have a lover
The
boy
part
now.
that made them know that this man is a Nigeria guy. He's a Edo guy. Please sing that one.
Oh, you Edo?
So I'm a Edo man. I was born in Lagos, grew up in Benin for some years, and then I spent the past 16 years in the United States. But I'm a full-blown Edo person.
You don't continue.
You don't they come. Yeah.
So it's the chorus to Found
chorus.
Love, which is a song that is online right now. It's going crazy. It says, Wakimagbe gimaraku, edegigbe nederemu, osawe se yenoeu, akobo eti. So that just means
So you
like,
speak.
yeah, that's a language.
That's good.
Yeah.
It means what?
So Wakimagbe gimaraku is like, let's dance and let's play. Edegigbe nederemu, there's no daybreak without, there's no dusk without dawn. Akubo eti, unity is strength.
So how's it been working with Dr. KAFFY so far?
It's been fantastic. I think she used the right words just now about when she described herself as a bridge. And that's really what it's been. A really good bridge, by the way. Like,
Third Milan Bridge, it does
ain't
not
no
fall.
reach arm. No. If I
Standards.
forget Third Milan Bridge. This is Golden Gate Bridge.
I said the pearly gate. The pearly gate.
No, the wall of China.
No, because you know, like she mentioned that I've had experience with dealing with certain people, which left a really sour taste in my mouth, I'm not gonna lie. And I was really upset coming in, flying from Atlanta to Nigeria. But so far, it's been amazing.
Okay.
And the last interview that I had, someone was like, what do we take from you? I'm like, yo, I'm a human being first. Yes, listen to the music, I really appreciate it. Like the music, dance to it, it's vibes. But at the end of the day, I'm not your god, dude. It's just someone, I have a gift with music, but don't put me on that pedestal that
You know, have to.
You know, like I don't want to disappoint you because I'm a human being at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
The world is watching.
Yes, sir.
The world is
All right,
watching.
guys. I hope you've had an amazing time. We've had a lovely discussion
We
with
have.
Dr. KAFFY and her talent, Udor.
Thank you.
I mean, it's been an amazing time, Pascal. Did you have an
It's-
amazing
of
time?
course,
I feel
definitely.
like
Come
we're
on,
gonna
man.
sleep
It
here
was-
at some point.
I tell you about
It's
that.
just so much information, so much
Yeah.
information. We're gonna be going on a quick break right now, and we'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, because Dr. KAFFY and Udor will still be with us.
Absolutely. Stick around.
So
We pray, for greater heights,
Absolutely.
more talents, more, wisdom. We pray you continue to share your glory with others, and God will continue to replenish you, Till we see you again next time. Is there anything you want to say to your lovely fans and you to Udor?
well, maybe Udor should go first.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? It's Udor. I just want to say thank you all for being a part of this journey so far. this is not the first time or the last time you've been seeing my face.
We hope so.
Check out my latest work, Made for Love. It's on all platforms. And enjoy.
Our current reality in the country today, out there are people who also are my fans, people who were there to support, are still there to support. You know, I just want to let you know that protect your mind is the greatest tool against poverty of any form, whether physical, mental, financial, or spiritual. Protect your mind, protect what you consume. This is the time when that would keep you alive more than whatever physical thing that is pulling you apart.
Thank you so much for tuning
Thank
in
you.
on this amazing episode. I hope you learned so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're just as excited as I am.
I am excited. Excited,
So we'll see you
exactly.
again next time. My name is Kim Upper. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. On Instagram, it says official HIPTV. On X and YouTube is at HIPTV.
My name is Pascal. Also remember as well that training comes your way 9 a.m. in the morning and 8 p.m. repeat at night. Do not miss any episode, guys. Everything is trending. Check our numbers. We're doing so big and so well. Also, channel 324 on DSTV and 22 on Go TV.
All right, guys. Don't forget to keep
Keep
it
it moving.
moving.